Mahatma Gandhi, a name synonymous with nonviolence and truth. But what are Gandhian ethics, and why are they still relevant for UPSC aspirants and leaders today?
Satyagraha, or truth force, is not just passive resistance but a force of unwavering truth, love, and nonviolence. It is a philosophy and practice that Gandhi developed to challenge injustice and oppression. Satyagraha is about holding on to the truth and using it as a powerful tool to bring about social and political change. It requires immense courage and strength as it involves standing up against wrongs without resorting to violence. This principle was central to Gandhi's campaigns and movements, inspiring millions to follow the path of nonviolent resistance. Ahimsa, or nonviolence, is not merely the absence of violence, but an active practice of compassion and respect for all beings. It is about recognizing the inherent dignity and worth of every individual and treating them with kindness and empathy. Ahimsa extends beyond physical nonviolence to include nonviolence in thoughts, words, and actions. It is a way of life that promotes harmony and understanding, and it was a cornerstone of Gandhi's philosophy. By practicing ahimsa, individuals can contribute to a more peaceful and just society. Swaraj, or self-rule, encompasses both individual self-discipline and the collective goal of self-governance. It is about taking responsibility for one's own actions and decisions and working towards the greater good of the community. Swaraj emphasizes the importance of self-reliance and autonomy, both at the personal and national levels. For Gandhi, Swaraj was not just about political independence from colonial rule, but also about empowering individuals to govern themselves and make choices that align with their values and principles. It is a vision of a society where people are free, responsible, and capable of self-governance. Sarvodaya, or welfare of all, envisions a society where the good of everyone is prioritized. It is about creating a community where every individual has the opportunity to thrive and prosper. Sarvodaya is based on the idea that true progress and development can only be achieved when the well-being of all members of society is considered. It calls for social and economic justice and the upliftment of the marginalized and disadvantaged. Gandhi believed that a just and equitable society is one where the needs of the poorest and weakest are addressed first. Sarvodaya is a call to action for building a world where everyone can live with dignity and respect.
Gandhi's principles are deeply embedded in the Indian Constitution and form the ethical foundation for public service. Understanding and applying Gandhian ethics can help aspirants make principled decisions in challenging situations. Gandhian leadership emphasizes empathy, dialogue, and the pursuit of justice, qualities essential for effective governance.
Let's dive into some real-world examples of Gandhian ethics in action. These case studies will illustrate how the timeless principles of Mahatma Gandhi are being applied in various sectors to address contemporary challenges. By examining these examples, we can gain a deeper understanding of how Gandhian ethics can guide us in creating a more sustainable, equitable, and just world. Case Study 1. Environmental policy. Balancing economic growth with sustainability. In today's rapidly developing world, the challenge of balancing economic growth with environmental sustainability is more pressing than ever. This case study explores how Gandhian principles are being used to create policies that promote economic development while ensuring the protection of our natural resources. The Gandhian approach emphasizes the importance of harmony between human progress and nature. Gandhi believed that true progress could only be achieved when it is in harmony with the environment. This philosophy is being put into practice through various initiatives that aim to reduce the environmental impact of economic activities. By promoting sustainable practices, we not only protect our environment but also ensure long-term economic stability. For instance, policies that encourage the use of renewable energy sources, waste reduction, and conservation of natural habitats are being implemented to create a more sustainable future. These measures not only help in preserving the environment but also contribute to economic resilience by reducing dependency on finite resources. Case Study 2. Social Welfare Program Implementation, Ensuring Equity and Fairness. Social welfare programs are essential for creating a society where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. This case study examines how Gandhian principles are being applied to design and implement social welfare programs that promote equity and fairness. Guided by Gandhian principles, these programs aim to uplift the marginalized and provide equal opportunities for all. Gandhi's vision of a just society was one where the needs of the most vulnerable are prioritized. This philosophy is being translated into action through initiatives that focus on education, healthcare, and economic empowerment for marginalized communities. This approach fosters a more just and inclusive society. By addressing the root causes of inequality and providing support to those who need it the most, these programs are helping to create a society where everyone has the chance to succeed. The emphasis on fairness and equality ensures that no one is left behind. These case studies highlight the practical application of Gandhian ethics in today's world. They demonstrate that the principles of nonviolence, sustainability, and social justice are not just theoretical concepts but can be effectively applied to address modern challenges. By learning from these examples, we can find inspiration and guidance for creating a better future for all.
Gandhi has been criticized for being too idealistic, impractical, or slow to act. However, his principles offer a much-needed counterbalance to a world focused on power and profit. His methods have inspired successful non-violent movements around the globe. While criticisms exist, the enduring impact of Gandhian ethics cannot be ignored.
Gandhian ethics are not just a historical relic, they are a living, breathing philosophy that continues to resonate through the ages. Rooted in the principles of truth, non-violence, and selfless service, Gandhian ethics offer timeless wisdom that transcends generations and geographical boundaries. They are a living philosophy with the power to transform individuals and societies. For UPSC aspirants, understanding and internalizing these principles can be a game changer. It's not just about passing an exam, it's about shaping a career and a life dedicated to public service and ethical governance. They provide a moral compass to navigate the complexities of modern governance. In a world often marred by ethical dilemmas and moral ambiguities, Gandhian ethics offer a clear and unwavering guide. They teach us the importance of integrity, honesty, and compassion in public administration. Embrace the Gandhian path, a path that is not always easy but is always rewarding. It calls for courage to stand by the truth, even when it is inconvenient, and to practice non-violence in thought, word, and deed. The path of truth, non-violence, and service to humanity is not just an ideal, but a practical approach to life and governance. It encourages us to look beyond our own interests and work towards the greater good of society. Let Gandhian ethics guide your journey towards a brighter future for all. As future leaders and policymakers, your adherence to these principles can pave the way for a more just, equitable, and peaceful world. Remember, the true measure of success is not in the power you wield, but in the positive impact you create in the lives of others.